Hello, it's quite late in the day for my vlog of the day, but that's because, as you can see, it's sunny and I've been taking advantage of the light, and I have done a load of that clothing there. I've done photos of all that this morning, ironing and the rest of it, and some of it's not the best. You can tell why I've left it in a box and haven't yet done it. And I'm feeling a bit worn down, but I'm going to carry on. But I'm going to sit and I'm going to do my sewing. So this is my pile of, I mean, it's quite a big box. This is everything that needs little things doing to it. So these are the things that I'm going to tackle today. I've just got this out. I had this in a donation bag, but then I've decided it's only white stuff, but it's quite a nice print on it. But it's got a I did wonder whether it was silk, but it isn't. It's viscose, but it feels very silk-like. But it's got a flaw on the fabric at the front there, which is just here. So I'm going to see if I can sort that out. Let's lay these out. I think this is white stuff as well. Yes, got the curly label. So this is just a nice blouse, which I think I've had since last summer. I think when I went to do it, it had an untidy little bit of the cuff there. So I'm just going to tidy that up. It shouldn't be too much of a difficult job. This is a debobble job, but I think it's a fail. It's toast, but I might just do it anyway. It might just be the nature of the fabric, but it's very bobbly. But I'm going to give that another try. I think I've tried debobbling this. My hair, because I haven't had a haircut since September, my hair is now just, I got very frustrated doing the photos this morning because my hair was just on everything. So this Jane Norman coat, it needs debobbling a bit more, needs my bloody hair taking off it, because now it's one of these where it attracts hair, but I just need to, I need to attach that back on there. Simple job. This is a Scotch and Soda jacket, which was quite nice, and I remember scouring around seeing if I could find the other part of the suit, but I couldn't, and now I've got it back. I realise it's got like moth holes in it there, quite bad. So I'm going to see what I can do with that. Probably not much, because obviously it's lined, so I can't get at it from behind. But I don't know, I think some of these things, if you can just, even if you can't do a fantastic repair, which you will not be able to do a fantastic repair on a lot of things, as long as you've done something and you've done your best, I think sometimes if people know that they haven't got to do something with it, they're happy to take it on for a cheap price. So this is the other North Face thing, which is going to go in the bundle that I've got. It's got a small hole in it there, so I'm just going to seal that hole up. Jigsaw, what's this got? It's got a really minor hole there, little hole. It's actually quite a big hole really, so I'm going to do that. But that's wool, well, thin knit jumper, so I'm going to sort that out. North Face cycling jersey with the zip on the back, and this has got, it took me ages to work out what the hell was going on with this, but that has got a little hole in it there, so I'm just going to sort that out, because that should be just easy to do at the back. So this is Jaeger, You can tell that it's 3 o'clock because the sun is setting. This is made in Great Britain and it is vintage cardigan. But the hemline is a bit crap. I should have done this over there. I've got space over there as well. So it's a bit frayed at the bottom and this side has frayed and then there's a hole. So I'm going to darn them and sort that out. What's this? I don't know what's wrong with this. Oh yes. Ben Sherman polo. And that one's got a really minor hole. It's going to be a good thing that I'm going to do all this together, because at least I'll know that the stuff I've got in front of me, I need to photograph the defects. I've photographed the majority of this because I've still got most of the photos left for this dress. It's pepperberry, but when I went to do the flat lays just to show the detail, I realised that the whole hem has unstitched. Yeah, it's still on that side, but I just need to get that done because of the nature of the fabric. That's going to be a really easy fix. This one here is jigsaw. It's a jumper, and I do believe that this is cashmere. No, it's got 5% alpaca, but it's viscose, but it feels like cashmere, which is very weird. Where are we with this? Okay, so that one's got a little hole there, so we'll sort that out. Reese. So just a pair of trousers, which I seem to do quite well with Reese trousers. But this has just got the hem has just undone, so I'm just going to sort that out. This should be quite a quick fix, most of these. What the hell's this? This top. Cars. And I'm really quite hateful these days for cars. Cars. I think I've washed and washed and washed this because it had a stain in it. Got the bloody stain out, went to photograph it, and then found that there was, yeah, that's it. A little bit of the seam just undone there, so I just wanted to rectify that. So another easy fix. This one's an easy fix. Right, what's this? Nice. It's one of these nice style jumpers, so it'd be nice to get this on. Stars on that. I remember picking this up because the woman wanted me to get naked in the shop and try it on. So on one of the stars on the really near the shoulder, it's just got a little hole in it there, so that'll be an easy fix. Oh, ow, ow. I put my rug out and I'm still like hurting myself here. Okay, another jigsaw oversized jumper. And that's got a sort of just a little snag on the fabric there, so I'm going to be sorting that out. This one is very annoying. I don't hold out much hope with this one. This one. This one ain't going to be first on my list. It's a Marks and Spencer's, and it's new with tags, and it's merino wool, and it was 40 quid. And I thought it was great, but I missed this. How can you even miss something that big? I mean, look at it. It's ridiculous. So I don't know how I'm going to sort that, but it's in here. And I've got this, which has been knocking around for ages, and this is a jigsaw again. There's a common theme here that I find. I haven't got any All Saints in here because I tend to tackle that straight away. Jigsaw and All Saints are expensive, but they seem to get holes in them very easily. So this hole I've got in this would be an easy fix, but I haven't got the right colour cotton for it. And because I don't go into town, I can't even see where the hole is now. I know there's a hole in it. I can't do anything with that anyway at the minute because I just don't have the right colour cotton. And this is Claudio Lugli Italian suit jacket. Quite nice. It's just got a button. One of the front buttons is missing, but it's in the pocket. Cha-ching! So easy fix. I'll start with this one. Right, so I'm going to do all of that today. Actually, no, there is something else, because my husband's got a new dressing gown, so he wants me to get rid of his other one, which is a Sith Lord dressing gown, which when I bought it was extortionate money, and now there's loads of fakes out there, so it's only worth £10. But that's just flannel, but it's got this hole in it, so I'll sort that out. It's £1 fees at the moment on private accounts, so that's for this weekend, and it's a £2 cap on business accounts this weekend. So now I'm like, I don't know which one to do, so I'm just going to try and do as much as I can, and I will be doing a stock take over the next week, so ending all my stuff and putting it back on again, because I need to take advantage of this, and I've been waiting. I've been waiting. So I've got my sewing box here, which is probably why I did the video here, because I'm going to sit on the sofa here where the guys are, and I've got all my arsenal of stuff in this nice whiskey tin here. So I've got my debobbler there, and I've got sometimes you can just shave things with a razor, so I've got that in there, and lint roller and other things in here. So yes, that's what I'm going to do now, because I don't know why I've been up and down. It's just hard work sometimes, I think, taking photos this time of year, because the light goes off and on. But I've done what I've done, and I've got lots to list, but I'm just going to get these sewing jobs done, because my husband will be back in a minute and he'll want to talk, so at least I'll be able to work while he's talking to me. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I suppose I'll show you my success when I'm done. So right, next will be the resolution. Morning everybody, it is now Monday, January. I don't know, the sun's out but there's snow out. Right, done my hair a bit, but I want to just run through the sewing jobs that I have just done. So yeah, I didn't do anything on Saturday. I did most of them on Friday afternoon, and I did some of them yesterday, Sunday. So most of them are done. I've still got some debobbling things to do, but it's just aggravating, and because I've got this listing offer, I don't want to waste time doing that, because I'd rather do my stock take and pull in the errors that I've got. Errors, just things that need looking at, and I need to put on there about you might get charged customs tax for overseas buyers, because it just needs to be on there. So I'm going to show you these in flat lay, because it's really hard to see the defect, especially now that I've done repairs. So I'm just going to lay out a load of them and show you what I've done, so you can see that it is possible to do these things, and people are more likely to buy something knowing that there's a defect, but knowing that that defect has been kind of rectified, and just making them aware of it. And that's why I do it. And most of the time you do list them and they do sell, it's just an easier way of doing it rather than just donating it, because it's a big box of stock. So I'll show you now what I've done. I'm sorry about the washing machine, but it's washing day. First thing I have is this Scotch and Soda jacket, which has got a stain there, so it's going in the machine. But it had these moth holes here, which, because of the lining, it's quite hard to get to. But I've just put a stitch through them and hidden it as best I can. There was 3 of them. So there's one there, there, and there. I mean, that one you can hardly see. But like I say, it's better than nothing. It's better than saying, here's something with a hole in it. This is a dress, jigsaw. Couldn't really work out where this was. I think I'd done it, but decided that I needed to get better thread for it. And the hole is somewhere here. But it's sort of just like a weakness in the fabric. I think that's it there, yeah. So that's it there. And to be honest, I think I might just declare that and leave that. I don't think that needs any more fuss. A vintage Jaeger cardigan. This had a hole here, which you can see. So I've just put like a stitch in the back of it. So there's the other side. So I sort of stitch around the hole and then sort of pull some of the threads through so that it doesn't get any bigger and is sort of disguised. And it also had a few hem issues, a few untidy hems, which I just sorted out. And this also had something on the cuff. This is white stuff, label. I can't see now. Right, so it was this. This was a sort of a bit jaggedy, so I just tidied that up. But probably haven't done a very good job on that. This one was a tragedy. This one was a new with tags. This one was new with tags. Marks and Spencer's. And it had this absolutely giant hole in the back, which there wasn't much hope with it. So I've done the best I can. Now obviously it is pulled in. I'm going to give these a press on the iron with the iron, but that is the best I could do. I probably could have done better, but it was really hard because the hole, I mean, the hole was about that big. It was about 2 inches. So I think I'm lucky to have got what I have, but at least it's something that nobody else, and the person who buys it won't have to deal with it. But I mean, like I say, a lot of these things would go on auction. Another jigsaw jumper, which had this small hole here, which I've just put a stitch through. That one's quite obvious that I've repaired it. Then we've got a North Face thing, which is going in with those two, because this is just a junior thing. So yeah, pretty clear there that I've done a repair job to this. Should have had a manicure done before I did this. But this is the sort of hands that you have when you do sewing. Yeah, so that's what I've done. Not the best, but there you go. It's going in a job lot anyway, and it's only junior. So these are just a pair of Reese trousers, and they had, you can see where I've done the sewing on this, but this was all detached. So I've just put the hem back where it should be. So obviously this one's the proper one, so you can tell the difference, but it won't look so bad once I've pressed this. Okay, so first batch done. Right, so the last lot of stuff that I've done is this dress here, which is Bravissimo. No, Pepperberry. It's glittery, but even with the sunlight you can't tell. But the entire hem was undone. So I've had to go round and do this. And I've got some of the pictures already done for this. So I just have to do some flat lays for this. You know, not that I feel like I'm going to miss another round of prom dresses anyway this year. So, as I'm sure the rest of us are. So this is Ben Sherman. Yeah, right. So the hole was here just near the hem. and that's the hole repaired there. You can still see it, but it's not an issue to wear. And then this here is North Face cycling top, which had a very small hole here on the collar, which was quite a difficult one, which I haven't done a very good job of. It was bigger than it is, but it's still very obvious that it's there, because all I could do was just put a little stitch in behind it just to stop it getting any bigger. So yeah, like I say, it'll be an auction. This is another jigsaw. This had a little thread coming through here, which I've just pulled back in and sort of fastened it off on the other side to stop it coming through. Yeah, so that one's good to go. Oh look, jigsaw again, there's a theme. This needs debobbling as well, so I haven't finished with this yet. Where's the hole? There's the hole. So that had a hole there, which I've put a stitch through, which isn't the best thing to do, putting cotton stitches in with wool, but I'm not going to start getting loads of darning wool just to do these things which you won't get much money back on anyway, having not noticed these defects when you picked it up. So that's the little nick in it, and yeah, won't get any bigger. Good to go. This is Cars. I think this had a stain on it, so it's been like washed within an inch of its life, and then I was like, yes, I've got the stain out, and then photographed it, and then found a little hole, which was a hole on the hem, on the cuff even, which was there, which I've sorted out. Can you see it? I can barely see it, and I know where it was. This is why I've left the pegs on. Yeah, so it was there. So that's ready to go. This is another jumper. This is phase 8. The main care label is missing, but it's phase 8, and it's got these stars, which is popular. So this was where the hole was on this. So I've just put some stitches on the back and sort of concealed it and made it look like the texture. So it's right there is where I've done the repair. So I think that one's good to go. And then this here, which was very easy, just a button. You know, yeah, my thread is a different brown to that, but I'm sick of the bloody sight of this because I keep seeing that. But that's done. And then this thing here, I failed. I sat and I looked at this, and I just thought, there's nothing I can do to sort this out. There's the problem. I just don't know what to do. I think I might just state the defect, because if I do a stitch in that, I'm going to ruin the pattern, and I think somebody might just buy that for a craft job for the pattern on the material. This is white stuff. It feels very silky, but it isn't. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with the fact that I can get these things listed and out of the way now. So I'm hoping that that might give some of you some confidence to, you know, just do your repair bag yourself. I'm not in any way professional, and that's just what I can do. And the way I see it is that people can just, they can buy it knowing that they can wear it, even if it's just dogging around the house. Dogging? Oh dear. Oh dear. This light is unbelievable, isn't it? So I was right to not go out and do my post and fall over in the snow, because this will melt all the snow by the time I get around to it. We're just coming up to, well, it's midday. I have listed some things this morning. I haven't just been jockeying around. I'm going to leave listing all of this craziness. I've sort of packed it and it looks a bit nicer now. Yeah. Going to leave that because I need to do this stock take and list the fresh items that I've got sat here. Do everything that I've got photographed that's actually got some decent money in it over the, you know, £15 mark. a lot of that stuff will probably go for under £15, so I don't want to waste the £2 cap off it if I don't manage to do everything that I want to do this week. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to leave this here. I hope some of you feel inspired to do your repairs as well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as somebody knows that they don't have to do anything with it and the hole's not going to get bigger, it's fine and it's gone, isn't it? I think one of the reasons that I've tackled a lot of it is just because I've got nowhere to donate at the moment. Most of the bins at our supermarkets are full, so I'd probably better if I just sell it in some way. Okay, right, thanks for watching. I'll do another update soon. I did buy some bits at the weekend from Sainsbury's, so I can give you a little haul of rubbish. Thanks for watching.